Hello and welcome back to Manor Lords. My name is Spanj and welcome back to the wonderful little town of Ryzen. Oh yes, it's a majestically beautiful little place. It looks a little like kind of a fish head. I don't know what's going on there, but what is this? What is this shape that I have created here? I don't even want to know. Anyway, welcome back, ladies and gents. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for joining me yet again for some more Manor Lords. We're still very much in the demo version of the game right now as we continue this playthrough of the Ryzen here. And, well, it's just ending winter. But the amazing thing is that we have so much food now. We have so much food, it's unbelievable what one farm can do. One field of grain can do. So this year, then, this crop is, this field is fallowing. This one is producing emmer, and this one is producing barley. So, the fertility around here is not good. So, the yields are pretty bad right now. So, I'm not really sure how we can get the fertility up at this point, but never mind. We are building a few more houses as the snow melts. A couple more houses are going up, so we should be able to get some more people in here to help us out. Now that the food situation, the diabolical food situation that we had last episode is kind of now resolved, and we have this windmill now, and we have this malt house is now malting, so we can actually build some new stuff here. And this is why I want some more people in the village. We can build a tavern, but we need to first of all brew the beer. So first of all we need the brewery, and we're going to put that down there by the malt house there. We're going to have that brewery there. We also need a weaver workshop at some point. Now the flax is what's going on here. Why I don't know what's going on. Right, the flax is next year, so we don't need that until next year. I don't know what is going on with these fields. They seem to just completely keep changing the crop layout. I don't know what's going on with them. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. The point is we should have flax next year, and then we can build a weaver's workshop and stuff like that. But we've got a few things that we want to add today in today's episode to get things going. First of all, let's get some brewing, and then we can add in the tavern, the single focal point of the entire town, the thing that everybody is looking forward to. We're gonna put it there. I think it needs 5 wood to build. We're just gonna hold off a little bit. I'm just scouting out where we can put it. I think it's gonna look great there once this thing is built. Of course, we can put it in back. Now, with winter now coming to an end, we are going to be looking to repopulate these forager huts to forage for berries and such. Already, I don't understand. Literally, I don't understand. Just built 2 new houses. How do I not have people to run this? I don't even know. But yeah, we've got 2 people on the oven at the moment because the windmill keeps running out of space. Because there's so much grain. So much grain. This one windmill just cannot keep up with it. Fortunately, we've got like quite a bit of food. It's fine. It's still only 4 months of food, but still it's good enough. There we go. And the firewood is good as well. 70 firewood. I have got 2 people chopping these of wood, and I got 2 people on the logging camp, which I'm starting to think the logging camp may need moving soon. So yeah, we can build a forester hut who plants new trees and such like that. So it's probably good if we set up like logging and foresting sort of over in this area. I don't know, maybe not that close to the farm, but I'm conscious of chopping any more of the woodland down just because the animals here are running out of habitat, and if they run out of habitat, then you know it's going to be bad. So we may relocate this logging camp, which opens up a big sort of area there, maybe big enough for a pub, perhaps. Might be quite good. But we want to sort of move this over here, I think, into this area. Not too close to that point where we can't add then an iron mine. But I'm thinking we move that over there, and we get them chopping this forest down and leave this one alone from now on. And perhaps we can set up a forester nearby. Anyway, it's not necessary. There's plenty of trees right now. We can add a forester later when we've actually got some people that can work it. Because right now, we need somebody who's going to work this brewery. Looks like finally we found Some people there. Yeah, so there we go. Let me unassigned people now. Look at this. Look at all these waiting people. This is what I thought we'd have. Unassignees. What we want. Alright. Maybe 2 of them have come off the wood camp while it's being moved, perhaps. I don't know, but yeah. 49 logs, so we should be good. Now, we want to start mining soon, so that we can actually... oh, come on. Don't be like this. Yeah, we can get a mining pit there, look. Great. Good. We're going to get a mining pit next to the wood pit there, and we start digging up some ore. And then we can melt it into iron slabs, and then obviously tools. And tools we can sell. We can also use them to upgrade our houses here with more vegetable plots, like this. We actually have a bit more money now as well, thanks to the trading going on. So we can have more chickens, and we can have more vegetable gardens, more chickens. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Turning the very houses in this place into micro farms. It's awesome. So good, right? And let's get some more chickens. And I think we've got enough for one last house here. Let's get some goats. There we go. How's my goat impression? Rate my goat impression. There we go. So all these guys will be growing chickens and vegetables, and now goats too. And we'll be getting milk. Look at the little goats. Look at the little... Oh, they're so cute, the little goats. Yes, you just clip through walls like an absolute boss. And this is no goat simulator. They are ravaging the ground. They're absolutely beasts. Unbelievable. I'm surprised they haven't hopped over the fence to eat all the vegetables. We've got chickens, we've got goats, we've got chickens and vegetables and goats and eggs. Oh, it's lovely, it's lovely, it's great, excellent stuff. And every household is producing food. That, of course, means that everyone benefits. Everyone benefits from that. Right, so the brewery is up and running. Let's get a person in there working on the malt that's being produced from the malt house. We can start producing beer. Oh, ha, ha. Yes. I think it is time we had another walk around our town, just because I think it is looking so dapper these days. Oh! Hey! I am in amongst the trade station here, the trade post. Alright. We need some more drainage on these roads, guys. I'm going to get soggy feet. I'm going to get soggy feet walking through this town. But look, oh, let's go see the goats. Let's go see the goats. Hello, goats. Look at you guys. Yes. Can I walk through the goats? I can walk through the goats. Nothing to see here. Don't worry about it. Oh, the detail is fantastic. The detail is wonderful, isn't it? Oh, it's so good. So good indeed. But yeah, definitely being able to turn these houses into little micro farms is the way forward in just keeping off starvation of the people. We go have a little look at the chickens. Look at the little chickens. Hello, little jiggy jicks. Jiggy jicks, can I walk through you as well? Yes, clipping, full clipping on. Walk through the fence? Yes, full fence clipping on. It's not just the goats that can do it. Ah, the red cape crusader can do it as well. I don't know why. Why this outfit? I've got a little knife. I've got a little knife. Oh, there goes that tree. I'm sorry, but who authorized that tree culling? Excuse me? I need to see about this immediately. Who, what? Why is that tree going down there when there isn't even a logging camp up right now? Okay. What is this? Who chopped this tree? That was a majestic tree. It was a beast of a tree. It's a beautiful tree, and you just ruined it. You ruined it. Anyway, so will the pub fit there? Oh, yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it fits there. Absolutely beautifully fits there. Right opposite the market. That's our pub location. That is our pub location. That's just beautiful. Fantastic. We can slap that down now. Let's speed things up again. Let's get things built. We are brewing. We have malt in stock. Now, brew that malt. I want to see beer pouring out of this place like crazy, right? We have fields are growing, emmer and barley, and that one is... that one should be fallowing. What the feck is going on? Barley, yes. Emmer, yes. So emmer, then fallow, yes. And then this one should be on fallow now. And flax at year 3. Oh, I'm out. This just keeps changing all over the shop. I can't keep track of my own fields. They're just a freaking nightmare, guys.
We need more workers here.
Yeah, go on with it then. Right. But the fields just keep changing what they're in. Even I keep telling them to do this, and they just like, nah. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, we should probably get another couple of houses now that our food is up to 7 months. We're doing well. We are doing very well. Like, this is where it gets a little bit tricky because the hills, they got 3 stars, 3 houses. Lovely. Build it. Get it done. The pub is coming up, though. Oh, beautiful. Where'd you get that hat? Looks like my hat. Jesus, all right. Bart, chill out. Bart's getting a bit grumpy in his old age, I think. And you, Bart. There.
Come on, laddie, come on.
Laddie? Hey, leading an ox. He is a majestic beast, isn't he? Look at the size of that animal. Huge beast. Love it. Absolutely love it. Fantastic stuff. Right, let's get this pub up, people. We have thirsty patrons to quench. Is that the word? Quench? Thirst? Quenching? I figured. Yeah. Yeah, so this brewery is brewing. We have 2 beers. We have 2 beers already. Look at that. So that's good. Okay, so that should be the entertainment aspect of the requirements. Next, we need another clothing aspect. Now, we were waiting for flax to do that, I think. To weave into linen and to provide extra clothing. And faith is the last one. All right, the tavern is up.
Give us a hand over here.
It's just waiting for someone to actually put some food in it, I guess. But let's have a little look at this. Can we go on the ground here? Can we have a little look around our pub? A brand new pub. This is a good-looking pub, actually. This rivals some pubs in England. It really does. Oh yeah. Oh, there goes Bart again. These doors are narrow. No putting on weight around here, is there? I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Can I just... Yeah, walls don't count. Nothing to see here. Walls. Is this a pub? Or is this just a freaking few benches in a warehouse? Where's the... Is this the outhouse, is it? Where you come to take a dump? Well, it's good to see that they actually have that facility in place. And, I guess this is where they... I don't know. I didn't even know. I think all the detail is on the outside at the current stage of the game. Fantastic, though. Can't believe it. We've got a pub, guys. That's so good. The town is doing marvelously. My approval rating is up to 59%. I wish it was, you know, 10 more, and then it would be the perfect amount of percent. But still, public order is 100%. That is a good freaking town. Right, we've got more houses building, and we already have the coin thanks to the leather sales that we're doing to upgrade them with gardens and stuff like that. We have 1 tools in the moment, so I want to keep that as it is. But let's speedy up here a bit. Let's get back into it. Right, so we've got 1 guy on the wood again. That's fine. Timber's down to 30%. Berries are being harvested. Look at this. So many vegetables, thanks to the little mini veg gardens of these houses. Ah, yes. Now we're talking. We should have our first houses upgradable to tier 2 very, very soon. Very soon indeed. We have 4 beers. 4 beers. We just need someone to take the beers from there and put them in the pub. So once these houses are done, that should definitely be good to go. Anyway, so now that we have a few more people in the village, so we've got another couple of houses down here. Guys can probably have another vegetable plot. There we go. That's fantastic. We have got 7 months of food. Look at all that food. It is glorious. I'm going to try my hand at sheep farming. Oh, yes. I'm going to try my hand at sheep farming. So, we're going to put a sheep farm, like, here. We're also going to put a pasture. So we're going to build a pasture along here, around here, up and up and up over there. Can we do that? Can we do that? Is that going to allow us to do that? I'm not sure. I think so. There we go. We got a pasture. I wanted a little L-shaped pasture, but I don't think it's going to let us do it because we can only have the 4 points. But the idea being, by the looks of it, I mean, the fence is built automatically, which is, you know, swift, nice. But the idea being with the pastures, it allows grazing space for sheep. Without enough space, they won't breed. Breeding requires the sheep breeding development branch, which is currently locked in the demo. Still, it's nice to see it as it is at the moment. Now, if we click on our town name at the top here, we have this lovely tech tree. We have one available point, but unfortunately, this is all locked in the demo because it's a work in progress. But it's going to be really exciting to see what kind of points that we can put in there. Sheep breeding, obviously being one of them. So that's going to be good. Hopefully we could just get some sheeps and we can maybe get some wool out of that, and then we can turn that into clothes with the weaver shop here. Wool into yarn and flax into linen. So that would be something good to sell on our little clothing stall up there, which we do need a seller on. So I'm just going to put that on idle mode at the moment. Right, and now, as always, the berries are being consumed. They are being consumed. The animals are being hunted. And so that's all good. I'm micromanaging this hunter a little bit because with just one, these animals go skyrocketing up to like 28, 20, 29 deer in the herd. And then as soon as I put 2 hunters on it, they're all the way back down at 20 and 0 again. So with a hunting limit of 20 to ensure that the herd maintains population, I'm having to add and then subtract hunters from this quite regularly and keep them working on other things. Now the fields, they are due in 87 days, so just about sort of 3 months time, and then that should be another set of, well, yeah, that's barley and grains. So we've got a lot of grain in here, but not so much on the barley front. It seems that barley is a little more stingy, it would seem, but most of it I think has gone into here now. Still, that crop of barley there, 83, should be reasonably good. But yeah, Emma, 117. The windmill's still working through the stock of last year's, look. I might need another windmill, or I can pick another person on that. That might increase the production rate, maybe. So our bakery side of things is doing freaking very well. 45 bread in there. That needs to go into the pantry, but the pantry's almost full. Time for a new pantry, people. Let's go. New granary, pantry, whatever you want to call it. I might put one down here, just so it's closer to the farm. You know, like, well, maybe there would be better, because then it's right next door, isn't it? Let's do that. Let's do that. And then we just have to rely on granary people to do the loading of the market stalls, I guess. Things are starting to spread out a little bit. The town is starting to get a little bit bigger, isn't it? A little bit bigger. It's looking good, looking delightful. All of our houses are now upgraded. Getting that trade post in and selling that leather. Oh, that was a good move. That was a very good move. We're going to start filling this middle bit up soon as well. Now, unfortunately, I could put the pub over there by moving the logging camp, but yeah. Now, where is this guy? Where is this guy? Oh, he's right there. Like, I just saw a tree fall down. There he is. Fantastic. He is logging the correct bit then. Pantry full burgage plot. Wow, one of the houses is full of food. That's crazy. All of the vegetables and stuff we've got, we definitely need that new pantry built. Granary, whatever you want to call it. Call them pantries, they call them granaries. I don't know what to bloody call them 1 minute to the next, honestly. We got the tavern, has got 2 beers. 2 beers in it. So these houses now have entertainment checked. Just that second clothing type required. I'm hoping the sheep farmer can help me here. I'm not quite sure how this works. I'll be honest, because livestock capacity. We'll see once somebody gets in there whether that actually becomes possible to like buy a sheep or something. Buy some sheep? Can I buy sheep? Or do they just spawn majestically, like, you know, bling, meh, we're sheep now. I don't know. Once the person arrives, I guess. Look, we've got people cutting across here quite a lot. Do we need a road? Do we need a road there? What's that about? Because it's quicker going that and then all the way in and then round again, but still. Right, granary is building. I don't know what this is or whether it's even working in the demo, but the fact that I can build it, I'm guessing we can. Apparently the person responsible for the sheep farm is at home right now. Is at home doing nothing. Speedy. let's get this guy built. He's going to be very useful considering this guy is full to the brim of stuff. Oh yeah. Surely the tavern should also take bread and food and stuff, I guess. I don't know. But there is a dude, look, there he is with his cart. He's taking his cart to the tavern to enjoy some nice no-clip beer in the rain. Who is this? Ott. Oh, he's the tavern keeper. Are you sampling the merchandise, are you there, Ott? I think he is. In the rain, outside, having a beer. Why not? These people are weird. Gotta say. It's June, so of course, naturally, downpours are the order of the day. Now, if I can get this second clothing type, then all I'm left over with is the church. And as soon as I put that church down, the town levels up. And I start getting taxed by the king of the region. So, by not putting a church in, it seems that I can expand the village quite significantly without paying any tax whatsoever. Probably just a feature of the demo, but yeah, you never know. Right, we need a person on that. And again, we're out of people. We're out of people. We're just constantly adding houses and running out of people over and over and over again. We've got one on each of these forager huts. Now, once they've foraged all the things, then obviously they become available again. The two people on the bakery, I'm hoping, are the two people also emptying this, because that is 337 of 250. That is so far over storage, guys. How have you done that? I didn't even know. I didn't even know, but they're about to start filling this up again with more grains. And, yeah. So I might need to expand the population quite aggressively, because now we have 8 months of food, but only 6 months of firewood. So we got 2 people on that firewood thing. We're going to need more houses, people. We're going to need more houses. And the thing is, it's like, right, I have to be careful here, because town, village life, church. Okay, the church is quite a big thing, but obviously not that big, because it can go in the corner there. The rest of that field can actually, I suppose, be other things. But we also get a Bailey wall, manor house, gatehouse, tax collector, garrison tower, when we upgrade our town to the next level. So, I mean, the walls and the garrison tower and stuff like that ain't going to go in the middle there, but maybe the manor house and the tax office will. So we need to leave some room in there. But we can always add houses somewhere else. Like up behind these houses look good. Here we go then. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a road through this little tiny gap. Please, please. Oh yeah, it works. It works, maybe. Along here and connect it to there. Boom. Oh, absolutely. Read that needle. And then we can build more houses. Right? Along here. Well, those two don't have upgrade points, but oh, it's just so narrow, isn't it? Okay, tell you what we'll do. We'll build them from here to about here and up and across, and that's 3 houses, decent sized houses. There we go. And then I don't know what we'll put there. We'll figure something out. I'm hoping that we get like beautification at some point, you know, and we can start adding little gardens and stuff around. But 3 more houses, we should be able to easily feed. Maybe we might need to up the firewood production a little bit, or the wood production. 41 logs though, so we're looking good. But hopefully then we can get another windmill, another bakery perhaps. And start using all this grain up, because at the moment we are just making so much grain we can't even use. It's a good problem to have. It really is a good problem to have though. So I'm thinking the sheep farm just doesn't work at the moment. I'm not really sure, because you can't buy cattle here, like, you know, part of this frontier style. That's not how that works. You know, the goats and stuff you buy from the house directly. The sheep, there's no option to. So I have somebody working this, but there's no reason to, if you know what I mean. There's no option to add sheep to it. So I think we can go ahead and just demolish these guys. I think they're a waste of space. Right, pantry is full. The fields are full. Right, we're starting to get flax. We will be getting flax very soon. Let's go ahead and get a weaver shop. And we're going to put that right there.
Let's get to work.
Let's get to work. So that they come straight off the field into the shop. And we start making linen. And that is our second clothing type. These guys are being harvested as we speak now. So I'm not sure how much flax we get. Like 100 or so. That's decent. This guy is going to run out of storage real quickly. Real quick. Right, we've got some more houses building here so that we can actually run this thing. Firewood is good. 5 months of firewood. So we should be alright. But we haven't introduced forge yet, you know? So I'm going to put more people on the logging camp as well once we get more families in here. But we can put another person on that. And then once this is built and these guys are built, we can get someone on that. We have a tannery, actually. Ignore me. I was about to say we need a tannery, but there's one right there. Duh. Right, so those berries, amazing. Still like 105 in there. It's August. These ones are almost done though. 43. Okay. The berries aren't so much of an issue. They're nice to have now. So I'm not going to put a huge amount of people on them because look at the vegetables though. Look at those vegetables. 175 bread. Crap loads of vegetables. All the little mini farms. We're producing so much. It's fantastic. So good. Everybody's having eggs on toast in the morning. Oh dear, he's building a big ugly black cube of doom over here. This is not looking good. I don't know where this thing has come from. Oh boy. Speedy, speedy. Let's go. Hey, the Weaver's Workshop is done. I'm going to assign someone to this.
Come on, people. Get to work.
And we need to take someone off something. Damn, what do we take them off of? I don't know, one person on the storehouse maybe? There we go. We have someone on the Weaver's shop. Which should mean, assuming the flax gets delivered to him. It's just there in the barn, so I'm going to take that and start weaving that, and then that'll appear on the clothing store, and then these guys will have 2 types of clothing, and we just need the church. Look at this. Food, 5 types of food. They're absolutely so well fed in this town. No wonder everybody wants to come here. Another house is being built to get even more people. We've got so much food. Let's get a freaking epic labor force in here. Let's go. Firewood, 198. Doing well. We've got 2 people on the firewood chop. We've got 2 people on the logging camp now. So hopefully this 4 months of fuel nonsense will start going up to more like 6 months or something. Now, as soon as we start perhaps producing iron, we need the firewood for the forge and stuff. We're going to need another firewood chopper and another logging camp, I suspect. So I'm thinking new logging camp over here with a firewood chopper next to him or thereabouts. And we start taking down this forest from this side as well. There we go, we have 4 cloth. So that must mean, not quite, but soon we will have cloth in the clothing store. And those houses will consider it another type of clothing. So that means we can actually create now our church. 8 logs. Let's do it. The church is on. Here we go. Yeah, look at this farm now. It's completely full of grain. Oh, it's amazing. Right, we should be producing plenty of beer now. 29 beers. 29 beers in the brewery over there. The tavern just still with 2. Yeah. Alright.
Let's go, people.
We definitely need more people to start stocking up the extra. Just, you know, because we need more workers in the granary and the storehouse and stuff like that to actually start taking more of the stuff around. Okay. More houses then. Let's see if we can get another one on this bit here. I think we can quite easily. Like, just like that. There you go. There's one. We'll probably get one there as well if we chop down those trees. But we're going to need more people for the extra logging as well, so that we can mine iron and start producing iron stuff. Once this church is built, though, I fully expect that we are going to be contacted by a certain king and asked for money. The swine. We have to relocate the weaver's place, not the weaver's place, the forager hut over here. Because what I want to do is run a bunch more houses around this area. I'm just running out of areas to put them now around the center here. So I can start expanding this way, but I don't want to cut into fertile fields. Over here there's no fertility at all, so we may as well create some more houses. Have a look at the smell overlay. Oh, even the tannery is not that bad. Smell is good. Smell is good. It smells fresh around here. Good. Bingo! Church! Settlement. Increased. New development points. Not that we can use them at the moment. We can change the bell sound. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That one's my favourite though. Bong. Proper bong. I don't know. Anyway, so the church is connected, even though there's a little path at the back there. We can't actually connect that to another road, so we're just going to ignore that. But there we go. We've got 5 more houses building right here. It still leaves a sizable chunk of ground in the middle of town there for other things that we're going to get later. Can we upgrade these houses yet? No, they're still not considering that a second type of cloth available, even though definitely cloth in there. Okay, how's our storehouse looking then? Pretty full. Okay, new storehouse time. New storehouse time. Down here.
Let's get to work.
Let's get to work. Yeah. The well is all the way up here, and I'm wondering if we need another well around nearby. I'm not sure. I have not had any like complaints about water source yet, but the only 2 points in this town you can get water is there, yeah, and over here. I think it's worth building another one over here anyway.
Get to work, lads.
Seems as this area is rapidly building up. Oh, here we go. Look. The region of Reikenfurt, you are hereby on a mission of debt for the lands in which the royal crown has granted stewardship to the Honourable Spanj. That'll be me. A tax is to be levied upon the land to be paid in precious wealth or labour. Failure to submit payment will find the lands forfeit, the governance under the stewards, and returned to the crown. 365 days to pay tax. Currently, my annual royal tax is 5. I've got 158 in thingy, so yeah. Okay. I should probably build then. Horrible, horrible thing. This is really going to affect my 58% approval rating. A tax collector. Can't. Max settlement, medium village. Enables tax collection in the medium. Medium village? How do I get to medium village? I create a gatehouse though. Look at this. Beast. Beast. Gatehouse. Why can't that go there? No reason apparently. Maybe it needs to go like actually between walls maybe? Bailey wall? Oh, look at the wall features. Look at this. Yes. Actually build a proper wall. So we build that there. And it just goes through the wall, the road. So I then put a gatehouse like wide entry point to the Bailey. Yeah. Oh, I see. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's go wall. Because this is definitely going to be like gatehouse central. This is. Right. How do I? Oh, the Bailey is the whole thing. My God. Right. Because this is going to cost 1,000 wood. Hang on then. Do it like this. You know what? I don't want to build that. And it's going to cost a lot of wood. I thought it would be like a instant wall thing, like how the field for the sheep that don't work were, you know? Never mind. All right, speedy uppy. Let's go. We've got lots of houses to build over here, chaps. Lots of houses. Lots of pantry full warnings. Everything is full right now. Okay, these guys can be upgraded. You've got chickens. Let's get you some chickens too. We got a lot of eggs. 219 eggs. We got a lot of milk. 108 milk. We should sell that as well. The thing with the gardens is it costs tools rather than gold. Let's get some goats. Right, here we go. Here's a trader coming along. Will he buy? Will he sell? Will he yell, yell, yell? Why is there only 2 milk in here? The target is 10, so I'm not going to sell it. 100 though. Bread and vegetables and stuff. Go on! Buy my goods! You're a monster. You're an absolute animal. You know that? Didn't buy nothing. Didn't buy nothing. I'm like, you know, we've got all this crops and stuff. We should make the freaking best of it and sell it and get some wealth. And there we go. Right, more houses are going up. Lovely. This is good. This is good. All these extra people that I've got stocking these things. Alright, yeah. Forager hut is done. The forager huts are done. They can come out now. Oh, we got more extra people. So, let's have another hand in the farm. The malt house, the granaries is full. Yeah. Can we get in another windmill? Put another windmill there. That'd be alright. Or can we put it behind, maybe? Opens up options then, doesn't it? I'm just thinking. Oh, we could put it along the farm road there. That'll look tasty, wouldn't it? Efficiency up. Hell yeah, because it's near the farm. Booyah. And maybe we can get another communal oven right next to this. Let's put the communal oven there and let's do an off-road. Into the woods. So that's like right by the pantries and the windmills. That should absolutely pour out some bread. Storehouse is being built. Lots of houses are being built. Yeah. You know, loads of new houses coming in. Lovely. Okay. I'm worried our firewood situation is looking a little desperate. 2 months of firewood. That is not good. Let's get another logging camp right here. Because we've not got any unassigned people somehow, but we've got more houses on the way, so we will have soon, right? Well, it's not built yet. Yeah, our builders have got a lot of work to do. So, I might just leave it, stop building for a little while, let them catch up. But I'm slightly worried about this firewood situation as we head into November. It might be just super low because everybody's taking stock and stocking their houses. You get like a rush on it, don't you? Little market stalls. The little market stalls. I love the moss on the thatch things as well. Right, there are 2 people assigned to it. There's 3 people assigned to this, but I'm not even seeing anyone in it right now. What the arse is going on, huh? Is that how long you've got to run to get logs or something, is it? 27 firewood in there. Barley in there as well, weirdly. I think we need another freaking ox tether. I really do. Need another ox to run around and do stuff. But we're only allowed 1. So we've got this 1 ox. Poor bugger running around. There he is, Bart. Running around, trying to take logs to all the buildings I'm doing. And logs to the firewood pit, I guess, to be chopped up. Right. I don't know how they've done it, but they've managed to add wood to this and get chopping again, so that's fair enough. What a nuts. I mean, between the 3 of you, you should be able to carry a log, for crying out loud. Yeah, I don't understand that, why the demo is restricting us like that, but it's a bit weird. Alright, so we do again, we're back up to 11 months of firewood somehow now. I don't really understand how we've done that, but we've done it. Important thing is that we did it. Weaver's house has got 14 linen in stock, a bunch of leather and linen in there. Cloth. Right, so do you consider yourself having access to 2 types of clothing? No! Cloth, leather, and... yeah, come on, how do we get this to figure out? Come on, you've got cloth available. Maybe I need another clothing store. We could try it.
Get to work, lads!
Give it a go. You never know. Winter is upon us once more. The new storehouse build has started down here. Yeah, look at that. The only food that we don't have is salted meat, which I don't think we can get. An item ID 152 and item ID 173. Which I'm not even sure what they are yet. Even based on the little pictures, I couldn't tell you. One looks like grapes, I guess. Maybe. The other looks like cake, perhaps. I'm not sure. Oh, we're down to 1 month of firewood. From 11 months to 1 month in like matter of days. What is going on? There's so many logs just let out here in the snow. Just waiting to be towed back. But the ox is so busy. He never stops. Where is Bart? I've lost sight of him. I don't know where he is. Oh, bit of cash. Thank you very much. There he is, look. Dragging another log somewhere. I'm just gonna have to leave it for like ages to catch up because I've just done too much building for one ox. You should be able to get more oxes, and I'm sure in the full game you will be able to. It'll be fine. But yeah, right now I'm like, what? Makes no sense. There's so many people along this road. The ox can't even get along it. Like, it keeps stopping and getting confused, like turning around and getting stuck on people just walking into it. The poor bugger. But you poor bastard! What have I done? I've created ox hell. Get out of the way, you dumbasses. Look at the what is going on? Just leave the frickin' ox alone. Oh my god, it's like trying to swim upriver. The way it keeps resetting, going backwards. But basically, all of this is so much work for this guy to get the wood out to where I've set buildings to build. Because he keeps getting stuck on people. Oh no, Manor Lords, please fix. Oh yeah, clip through buildings. Now you're talking. Why don't you just do that from the beginning, huh? Yikes. Poor bugger. Poor Bart. The only ox in the village. And as a result, people are nearly 10 months of fuel now all of a sudden. It's like a freaking yo-yo. It really is. It's crazy. 0 fuel. I can't keep track of this. Is it 10 months of fuel, 0 fuel? There's no fuel apparently, which is bad because that means people are going to start freezing to death. That doesn't help either. Stock's damaged by frost. Who knows what that was in the granary. But it is 700 out of 500 storage. Oh my god. I didn't believe it until I saw it just now. There is such a thing as too much food. Oh dear. Oh well. I'm trying to sell some of it off, but the stock levels in here don't make any sense. Like, how is there 0 milk? There's crap loads of milk. Look, there's 110 of it. Go get it. Go get it. Yeah, I don't know. But I think it needs to go in the granaries before it can go into the trade post. And I think most of it is sitting in where the goats live at the moment. Find a goat. Not sure if there's any way to really see. Oh yeah, there you go. 12 milk in there. So you won't get that milk out of there until somebody takes it. Right, where is this cloth going? And why is it not going to a market? Right, cloth. Loads of it. Cloth. Loads of it. Market stall. Not built yet, of course. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the ox to catch up to everything. He's got the communal oven, logging camp to build yet. I don't know if he's bringing yet another log. He needs to bring another log over here for them to finish this windmill. I tell you, I feel sorry for Bart. Yep, we have some people suffering from cold. This is a prelude to death. Oh my god. They built too much too quickly. And the ox can't freaking relay wood fast enough. Yeah, I seriously hope that in the main game, in the full game, that this is addressed, obviously being an alpha demo. Having 1 ox. It's a really bad idea. Hopefully it being March now, the cold will go. Yeah. And people won't die. The firewood stocks can restock a bit. Oh, we have a bunch of burgage plots that are ready to upgrade. Fantastic. Upgrade them then. Ah, yes. We need 3. The original gangsters. Why can't you upgrade? We need more logs. We need more logs. Yeah, again, we're waiting for Bart, aren't we? But he should now be done, especially down in that end. We have the bakeries, the windmills, the new logging camp is done. We just, once again, need more people. More people. And that means more logs. Let's leave him to catch up a bit and actually pop the logs from this guy over here. They're just sat on the ground. Look at them all lining up. Let's wait for him to catch up. Yeah, there we go. So the second market stall stocks cloth. I think they can only stock one type at a time. So we needed a second clothes store to stock. Weird that the food market store is so empty. Crazy, considering the actual amount of food available. What's that about? I guess with everybody having their own freaking vegetable gardens and chicken coops, they don't need markets. They can just trade amongst themselves. Right, Dave, could I have some carrots? Yeah, if you got a couple of eggs, or no problem. Here you go, buddy. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. See you later. Bye. Boom. 2 of them are upgraded to level 2. Look. They got slate roofs, tall ceilings. Lovely. 1 more then. Upgrade. And number 3 is about to be finished here. Bingo. We have 3 of 3. Quest complete. Level 2. King's taxes due in 88 days. Alright, let's see if we can get a manor house up then. This takes 10 logs. I'm not sure why it's saying I can't build that there. I've got 12 logs. It's all red. Does it need to be like within a bailey or something like that? Manor house. Must be built within a bailey. Provides living space for 5 peasants. Features locked in the demo. Unlocks policies in the region. Grants 150 influence. Provides garrison space for the retinue. First manor built grants a free retinue squad of 12. Alright, let's see if we can build a bailey then. Let's see if we can build it here. It's called Bailey. It's a really weird name for it, but there we go. Build that. That's a bunch of logs. Then we put a gatehouse. We put a gatehouse here or something like that, yeah. Let's go, baby. Honestly, this fuel storage situation is really weird. It's up and down like a yo-yo. There's a lot of logs just stored here. I'm not sure where Bart is. Here he is, look. Taking them from this storehouse. Okay, fine. So what we do need is another, like, firewood log chopper dude. Ideally, I'd have him there, but there's not enough space. Just about. Which is a bit of rubbish, really. Oh, royal tax quest completed. A new message. A new message is here. What have we got now? We need to construct a manor house. Oh, what a surprise. Very good. Alright, let's crack on with it then. Yeah, we got a bit of a problem now. You got a bit of a problem. We got no firewood. Plenty of wood. Plenty of wood. I can see the logs jacked up here. Look. I don't know what to do about this. Like, Bart is like flat out. It's flat out. Collecting wood. There he goes again. Off he goes. I fear him a little bypass. Look, you can get between these two really easily now. The Bailey's complete, but I don't want to start the manor house like until everybody has a frickin' firewood, right? Fuel 0. And there we go. We have people who are cold. And very soon, they will die. And then more and more are getting cold. And they're going to freeze to death. Because we have 1 ox. I've got my trade post right now importing wood, firewood. But I think the problem is beyond help. There we go. Those bongs are deaths of cold. Another one. They're going to come thick and fast now. And then apparently there's 9 months of freaking firewood somewhere, but it's too late. Oh god. Just to listen to it. Is the death gong. You could just... Oh god. So many people are dying right now. Dong, dong, one every second. 2 people just died in that throw. Wow. You see the population just dropping down. 64, 63, 64. Okay, somebody came back to life. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. I don't know whether it was just a case of overworking Bart, or there is some flaw with the logging camps. Like, they need Bart to offload the logs into the logging camp, or are these guys just being super lazy and not collecting them themselves? I have 2 firewood choppers, one of which has died because the very firewood chopper themselves didn't have any firewood. My hunter has died. Yikes. That was savage. Absolutely savage. And there's no reason for it. I can't figure it out. So now suddenly 8 months of firewood. What do we do with this? It's so bizarre. Big population massacre that was, but still my approval rating is still 75% somehow, despite the fact that half the town just perished in the cold. Everyone's still chill about it. Cool, 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 cool. All right. Can we get a path that goes through here? I'm guessing not, right? That seems to want to go through, doesn't want to go through the, oh, maybe it does. I'm just like, want to do this properly. Yeah, there we go, look. Beautiful! Through the gatehouse. What are you doing? Get out of my bailey. Okay. So, now that the logs are sort of building up a bit, I guess. Manor house. Still red, despite the fact there's in a bailey. It won't have it. Won't have it. I think because it's locked out. It's locked out. We can't build the manor house. No, I wanted to at least build it a little bit. It is in a bailey. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? I really wanted to see that complete. And there we go. Never mind. People are just coming to stand in my bailey. Isn't it nice being fenced in? What is that about? That's crazy. Alright, well, that's pretty much the end of the demo then, I think, ladies and gents. That's as much Manor Lords as we can get through at the moment. We cannot construct the manor house, which is a shame. I wanted to build that. But that seems to be as far as it will let us go. Yeah, there's a few little issues with the game, which is to be expected for an early access demo at the end of the day, but I have to say, still, despite that, it is fantastically good city builder as a survival game at the moment. Like the fight for food, and then suddenly the fight for freaking firewood is madness. It really is crazy. And there only seems to be bread in these, I don't know what's going on. Suddenly, like, half the people just aren't doing their jobs anymore. It's really weird. It's really weird. They were working fine, and then suddenly the town gets to a certain size, and it just breaks down. I don't know, but yeah. There's some strange things going on. But anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed Manor Lords here. This has been really fun to play and experience up to the point we can get it to. Ah, importing and exporting of livestock, look. Look at that, for silver. Oh, well. Damn. Didn't realise that existed. That's beautiful. Anyway, doesn't matter now. It's the end of the episode. That is all the Manor Lords we are going to have until we get another version of the game release or sent to us by the devs. I'm trying to get hold of them now. But thank you very much for watching. There is no saving in the demo version. So once I exit the game here, this town is gone. That I convert no more. So take a good look. I think we've done quite well. Thank you for watching, ladies and gents. I hope you've enjoyed. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.